This meal has so much to love. Packed with pasta and cheese, it's warm, comforting, and hearty. And it's a weeknight dinner that everyone can get behind. All aboard the dinner train. This Studio 5 series is dedicated to recipes to take and make so you can brighten someone's day. All week we're spotlighting dishes that are perfect for sharing with someone in need. And who else but Wendy Paul adding her recipe to this series. I told you earlier, usually if you tell me to do it, I do it.
I know, I'm really impressed by that.
So listen, we're gonna make a meal today and I'm gonna make it. So teach me, tell me, what is the meal you're bringing to someone if they need a little pick-me-up, if they need a little
extra love.
A little extra love, right? What are you bringing?
So I do this staple where I like to have it in my pantry all the time, where I can just throw it together really quick when needed. Because sometimes you learn someone might need a little extra love and it's short notice. So it's baked mostaccioli.
Oh.
Really super simple. It's something you can freeze, which is great also. So if someone gets a lot of meals at one time, they can just throw it in the freezer and then pull it out for later. So I love that idea.
Also a double batch idea.
Double batch idea, some for you, some for someone else.
So good, especially if you can freeze it.
Right.
So good.
This recipe is really easy. You can use jarred pasta sauces, which I love, or you can make your own, of course, like homemade is fine.
I'm looking at her like she understands us.
But jarred is great, right? So you do a layer of Alfredo, a layer of noodles, al dente, because you're gonna bake it, so it's gonna cook a little bit more. You don't want them to be soggy. And then you're gonna do a yummy, like I like to use ground turkey, and then add your favorite marinara to it.
So you're doing the marinara right into the meat.
Right into the meat.
And then that's how you're layering the marinara and the Alfredo.
And then it goes on top of the noodles. So you've got Alfredo, noodles, and then marinara, and then of course cheese.
So much cheese.
As much cheese as your heart desires.
I would use the whole bag, people.
All right. So that's super easy. You can bake it, take it warm, or you could even, take it cold, let them bake it, or they could freeze it, whatever. It really is so easy to do.
That's what also makes this such a good meal to share, is that it is flexible for what they need at the time.
Totally easy, and it just covers all your bases.
Next, you're going to talk about what you're pairing with it.
Italian green beans.
Italian green beans.
This came about at a retreat that I was cooking at, and I just threw it together, and it's been such a hit that I serve it all the time now. So it goes really well with pasta. Okay. So you've got just a bag of frozen green beans, and I like the fine or thin ones. Okay. I love the flavor. I think they're younger and they have a better taste.
They're younger.
They are. Okay, so you've got your green beans, and then a little bit of green onion, a little bit of salt, and then this is like my special, this has special powers.
I love when you give us these specific recommendations.
This is wonderful. So I love this, even on bruschetta with bread, but in pastas, on the green beans, it is excellent, okay?
Where are we buying this?
Any grocery store has it. The brand is DeLallo.
DeLallo.
Yeah.
Okay, what's inside of it? Have you told us?
Are you feeling strong? Oh, I got it. I was like, are you feeling strong today?
I was gonna have a moment. I never get the moment. Okay, yep.
Okay, so I'm pouring everything that's in the jars going on these green beans.
What's in the jar?
So it's got olive oil, basil, salt, garlic. It's like ready-made for you. So you don't have to add a ton of extra. All I did was add like some green onions.
Great. Okay.
Now it's time for the cheese. You want to grab the Parmesan down there?
I mean, do I? Yes, I do.
Let's sprinkle a little Parmesan on top.
Okay.
And into the oven it goes.
How much is a little?
Oh, be a little more generous.
Oh, come on, she says.
Yeah.
I told you earlier I was going to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
That feels right.
So that feels great. So you're going to bake it 400 degrees till it's nice and a little bit golden on top. And this is what it looks like right here.
It's really pretty. It's really pretty.
Also can be frozen. I did test that to make sure. But you can bake it, take it hot, they could freeze it, whatever you need.
We have 2 minutes, and you're going to teach us how to do a dessert in 2 minutes.
Let's do the chocolate pudding cake.
6 minutes, people.
I know, this is a record. Okay, so in this bowl, I have cocoa powder, flour, baking powder, brown sugar.
Okay, brown sugar.
And then we're going to add some milk, or half and half, and some melted butter. Okay. We're going to stir that together.
Okay.
And it's going to form a dough. All right.
And this is a pudding cake.
Yes, so it bakes up nice and gooey and ooey and yummy.
It's like
so
brownies
good.
and cake together?
Yes.
Okay,
it's
listen.
a great little, I'm making a mess. That's okay.
Well, that's the best dishes.
All right.
Messy.
So it's going to form like a nice crumble. So Now we're gonna put it into our bin, like here. You could do a 9 by 13. I'm using these same containers because they have this really cool lid.
And you don't have to get anything back when you deliver.
Nope, and that's my favorite part of doing meals. And when people brought me meals, especially after my husband passed away, was not having to return things or remember who gets what.
Or wash it.
Or wash it.
Let's be honest.
You don't want to do dishes at all.
No.
Okay, so here we go. Right? Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just smelling it, and I'm really
smells so good.
Really happy about it.
So now we're going to do a little crumble on top. So this helps make that really yummy fudgy pudding sauce. Okay, so it's sugar, a little bit of salt, and cocoa powder.
Okay,
so we're kind of repeating what was earlier. Okay.
As you do this, tell us where we can find more from you online.
So go to my Instagram page, The Real Wendy Paul, and there's lots of recipes there as well as my website. So
great resource.
Hot water.
Hot water.
And you're gonna pour it over the top, pop it in the oven. Okay, 350 degrees for like 30 to 40 minutes.
That was really easy.
Super easy, right? Not a lot of mixing, which I love, and then it comes out nice and soft and tender, and I like to put a little bit of like raspberry sauce on top.
I was gonna say the raspberry sauce surprised me. Oh, so great.
There you go.
If you want to be Wendy's neighbor as much as I do, please sign our petition. No, but really, this is a great meal, easy to take to friends. Thanks for being on the dinner train today.
Thank you so much.
So fun.